Good morning and welcome. I want to start off with some thank yous before this 8th grade promotion ceremony of 2021. I'd like to thank our staff because I think they're wonderful. Over the last year or so, they've had to adjust to all of the different ups and downs that come with teaching online. The good news is I think we've learned some things. I think both as learners and as teachers, we have added to our repertoire. We have added different things in our tool belt that we're going to continue to use even when the pandemic's over. So I want to thank them for all their hard work, dedication to help get that done. We'd like to thank the support staff, the custodians, the people who run the kitchen, the people who run ALC. We can't get that done without them, so thank you very much. Obviously, central office is there to support us, Mr. Beal, the ladies there to make things go, transportation, and last but not least, we'd like to thank the parents. Obviously, without you, none of this is possible, and we appreciate all the help with your kids. I want to read a quote from one of my favorite leadership authors. His name is John Maxwell. The word is charisma. Charisma, people, if you aren't sure what that means, it's the magnetism that draws other people to you. It's when somebody walks in the room, and instead of just being someone that might change the temperature of the room, they are the thermometer. They are the one that sets the temperature of the room. And everybody kind of gravitates to them. And if you want more charisma, if you want to be the kind of people that people look up to and they want to hang out with, there's a quote. How can you have more charisma? Maxwell says, be more concerned about making others feel good about themselves than you are about making them feel good about you. It's all about making people feel good about themselves when they're in your presence. If you can remember that, it goes a long way. I think we've said it before, and I'll say it again. People might not remember your deeds, or the grades you got, or even your name sometimes, but they'll remember how you treat them. You've heard this quote before when I say you have two choices to make on a day. You have a choice of the attitude that you carry through the day, and you have a choice of how you treat other people. And I'm going to choose positive attitude, and I'm going to cheerlead for treating other people kindly. With that out of the way, I think we'll go ahead and get started with our student speakers. Mrs. Jackson will announce them.
Good morning. Each year it is my privilege to introduce our student speakers. These are Urbana High School seniors who were Andy Dellinger Citizenship Award winners in 2017, and in the past 4 years have exhibited qualities of scholarship, citizenship, and leadership in the many activities in which they have participated. When faced with a challenge, Sophia Talibi faces it fearlessly. While in high school, Sophia has been a member of the girls' soccer team and participated in track and field. She was on the yearbook staff and a member of the quiz team. Sophia has played ice hockey for several years and has attended the USA Ice Hockey Mid-Aim Development Camp while she maintained her place on the honor roll each year and is a member of the National Honor Society. She volunteers her time to work with young athletes on the ice and on the soccer field and holds down a part-time job. Joe Link has a quiet way about him. He sees a job that needs to be done and he gets it done. While in high school, Joe's been a member of the boys basketball team for 3 years and participated in FFA for 2 years. At the end of his sophomore year, Joe made the decision to attend the Engineering Academy at the Ohio High Point Career Center. This program is a unique blend of engineering and manufacturing. It provides students with a strong technical foundation, learning skills that include design, maintenance, troubleshooting, robotics, and computer systems. Next fall, Joe will attend Clark State College to major in manufacturing and mechanical engineering. He would like to further his education in the field of nuclear engineering. Please welcome Sophia and Joe.
Good morning. I want to first congratulate all of you on the achievement and success. I know, like most journeys, there are ups and downs. And as you end your middle school journey, it is time to begin a new journey. congratulating you on overcoming the challenges of the last 3 years. So, congratulations. As I am standing up here and looking at all of you, I'm reminded of the beginning of my high school career. Since I have walked the road you are about to enter, I want to leave you with a few reminders and pieces of advice to hopefully help you avoid my past mistakes. In one of my classes, we learned about a famous Italian artist by the name of Michelangelo. Michelangelo was a famous sculptor. Each piece that Michelangelo created began with a block of marble. And from this block of marble, Michelangelo would create the most beautiful, delicate pieces of art. Carefully carved and chosen to portray the exact image in his mind. Now each of you have a piece of marble to create the high school career that you have in mind. All of you have a fresh start. When I was in high school, I spent a lot of time complaining. I spent a lot of time complaining about how things were unfair, about how I didn't get to do certain things, or about how something didn't go exactly how I planned it in my head. I was worried about what other people had over me, or what they thought of me. And I guess what I'm trying to tell you is all that complaining didn't get me anywhere. And if you live your life complaining about the things you don't have, you're going to live a very unhappy, bitter life full of regret. The best parts of high school were the times where I just embraced my journey and enjoyed the moment. When I wasn't worried about making a mistake, and when I focused on what I have. I recognize that there will be hardships, and there will be ups and downs, and things are not always going to work out. But it is important to understand that hardships are a part of life. And it is also important to remember that after periods of darkness comes the sun. In my favorite film called Son of a Woman, Al Pacino says that if you make a mistake and get all tangled up, just tangle on. I'm asking you to do the same. I'm asking you to embrace the next 4 years and the hardships that accompany them. I'm asking you to, but more importantly, to enjoy the moment. High school is full of decisions and choices. High school is a fresh start for each and every single one of you. High school is the time to make decisions and figure out what you want. It is time to put yourself to the test. Don't give up, don't give in. The next 4 years will give you opportunities and chances to make friends and meet new people. Take all of these chances because high school is a road to self-discovery, and it is a journey of self-discovery. Thank you for having me, and congratulations.
Sophia, I just want to say that was really good, and I should know. Chose you to go first. That was Now I want to start with congratulating all of you. I cheated, but I thought you did a really good job of that, so I'm going to say my whole speech with that. I just want to start off by saying I was asked to come here and talk about high school and freshman year specifically. They wanted me to give you tips and advice on how to get through those tough years, and I'm not going to be motivational like she was. I'm not going to be inspirational. She did a very good job of that, and there's no reason why I should try to repeat that. I'm going to be straight up honest. Don't procrastinate. That is the dumbest thing to possibly do, especially in high school. I procrastinated my whole life, and it did not get me anywhere. It got me behind in classes, it got me almost failing classes, and actually almost got me kicked off the basketball team. But I learned, and I got better. And if it wasn't for the help of actually some of these teachers here, I don't think I would have been as good of a student as I am now. But I also wrote this speech last night, so I didn't listen to everything I said to myself. Second thing, drama. Don't do it. It's not worth it. If you start drama, it never ends. And it keeps going and going. And then you see yourself in a big hole and you can't get out of it. I've seen what happen. I've seen what happens when it attacks people. It ruins relationships between friends, family, teachers. It's just not a good time in general. Next is people you surround yourself with. It is huge. Make sure you surround yourself with the right people. It will impact your life greatly. It can affect you going to college, it can affect the classes you take, it can affect what sports you play. If you choose the wrong people, you'll go down a dark path and not so happy place. However, if you pick the right people, you could do a lot better than you ever thought you could ever do. That's what happened with me. I was actually friends with Sophia for the longest time, and she helped me through math, she helped me through English, and she actually helped me through science too, which kind of hurt me a little because I was really good at class. And then, if you haven't noticed, I haven't mentioned the schoolwork yet. So the hardest part of high school, obviously, is not the schoolwork. It is not that bad. People will tell you it's terrible. The worst things in essays, and the teachers are very lenient, and they'll help you through it all. The actual hardest part of high school is yourself. Like she said, you make the choices that you want to do, and that you will become the person you want to be. It is up to you to shape your future, not up to anybody else. So you are going to be the hardest part of high school. You're going to be battling yourself the whole time. It's going to happen. But don't be scared. Everybody does it. Everybody gets to do it. It is something that is normal. Whatever happens, you will get through the other. Everybody always does. Most people. And then when we talk about freshman year specifically, it's important. It varies. But it's usually the easiest year you will ever do in high school because it's transition. Every teacher's trying to help you. They lay out the plan for you. It's easy. The schoolwork is not that rigorous. And they just want to make sure you get through and adjust to high school. So that year is very important, so make sure you take notes on everything and figure out how you want to plan your high school career. A few more things I want to mention, things that I've learned. When you're giving a presentation or a speech or whatever, make sure you try to get people laugh. It builds your confidence and they actually are engaged. If somebody's not laughing, I don't care if it's serious or not, you probably did something wrong. So it's just really very sorry. No, I prefer a laugh. It makes me feel better about myself because I know I'm not the greatest presenter or just really presenter in general. Another thing is, and this is, I cannot stress this enough, important, you are going to fail many times at many different things. Maybe not classes, maybe not major, but you will fail. If it's just an assignment, if it's a relationship, if it's sports, you're going to fail. But just, it's okay. Everybody does. Don't freak out about it. If you see yourself in a downward spiral of stress and anxiety because you failed, you're never going to get out of it. Just learn what you can from that failure and then step up. Move forward. Push past that. I said this wasn't motivational, I'm sorry. And then the last thing I want to say is remember, this is just stuff I've learned from high school. Everybody's different. Everybody goes through something completely different. Nobody's the same. Everything I say is not set in stone. Everybody will have different experiences. So everything I said, just make sure you take it with a grain of salt. It may happen to you, it may not. And one last thing, if you don't know me, that speech was amazing that Mrs. Jackson said about me. I don't think half of it's true, but it is what it is. And for the ones that don't know that well, I am Jalen's brother. No, wait, that's weird. I said over applause here, and maybe applause, so I guess you're not that popular. So yeah, we will learn a lot from high school, and I just want you guys to be prepared, and make sure that you enjoy it. That's the biggest thing to say, enjoy it. Thank you for having me.
Good morning. I'm Mrs. Flora. I had the pleasure of working with the House of Representatives this year. The houses are comprised of 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students. Our 8th grade students for each house. Representing Toll Run, is Kiana White. Stand? Kenya, sorry. Representing House 5 Points is Bryce Stanbaugh. Representing House Mohawk is Shane Lane. And representing House Guttridge is Liza Borson. Alright, next is the award for perfect attendance. We have Julian Davis and Jasmine Scott.
Good morning. I have the pleasure of presenting the Art Awards today. The recipients are Zoe Schaffner, Natalie Wheatholder, and Demonte Williams.
The band awards this year, Mr. Sapp has awarded 3 8th grade students for outstanding performance in band and leadership. And they are Andrew Chamberlain, Malachi Morales, and Joseph Sloan. And I'm probably doing choir too. Choir awards. Again, Mr. Myers, I think the shameless plug he put in last time was you need to get involved in things in high school. It's one of the ways to get into high school, to set your feet on the ground, and meet other people from other grades. And he said, girls, that means there's girls golf. It starts in the fall. By all means, shameless plug to Mr. Myers. But if you're going to do something, play volleyball, go out for football, go out for cross country, get involved in a club. With that being said, choir awards this year, outstanding performance in choir, go to Liza Borson, Riley Smith, and Bryce Stambo. And now Mr. Maycock with her LPE awards.
Good morning. My name is Corey Maycock. I am the health and physical education teacher here for the 8th grade. First off, Health and PD Award. It is not the best athlete award. So, the 6 individuals who are going to be receiving this award are people who come to class with a positive attitude, people who come to class willing to help out, not just me, but their classmates. High character individuals. And as I'm standing here looking out in front of this wonderful class, to narrow that down to 6 is very tough. There are a lot of people in this room who are just fantastic. I love you guys. I'm so sorry to see you guys go, but excited at the same time to see what you'll do. Now, when I was in 8th grade, Mr. Wasserman was my principal. If you would have asked him then that we would be working together, he would have probably laughed in your face. I would have done the same thing. When you're young, you make a lot of mistakes, and those mistakes do not have to be funny. No matter what you have done up to this point, you are in control of your own destiny. In the newspaper a few days ago, the high school graduates, a lot of them had a little thing that they would like to say. They said, well, it's this roller coaster ride. And high school is a roller coaster ride. There's lots of ups, there's lots of downs. There's some times where you have to hold on for dear life. There are some times where you just get to throw your arms up in the air and enjoy yourself. But unlike a real roller coaster, you are in control of the ride. You get to control a lot of what happens. Your decisions, you have to live with them, good or bad. You are in control. And like I said earlier, there's a lot of high character people in here. Good choices will be good results in the end. Just one last thing before I start announcing names here. If you look around, this has been your family for at least 8 years. You have made it through at least 8 years of school. You have 4 more left. Support each other, love each other, and be there for each other. Because it is a roller coaster. But roller coasters are fun. So I hope the next 4 years for you are absolutely enjoyable and the time of your life. Maybe one day you'll get to come work with me. the awards. 6 lovely individuals. I'll start you off. Emily Cole. Paris Grimm. Mr. Zayden Johnson. Jaden Lake. Melania Melvin. And last but not least, Mr. Sam Wilhelm. Thank you guys. Good luck. I will miss you. I will see you on Tuesday. Next up, language arts.
Good morning, everyone. I am Sarah Lego. I'm one of the 8th grade English language arts teachers, and this is Ashley Coker, our other ELA teacher. And we have the honor of recognizing a few standout English students today. When choosing students for this award, we're looking for critical thinkers, people who add value to our class discussions and challenge themselves in the classroom, and those who work well with their peers. My choices for outstanding English language arts students this year are Colton Lafferty, Okay, and my choices are for Bailey Latham, Megan McClory, and Malachi.
Good morning, students. Mr. Wasser just mentioned something to me. I had a great time with you guys on, was it Tuesday? Yeah. If you haven't noticed, I'm doing a little bit of limping, aren't I? Guess what happened? I pulled a muscle in my calf. I hung in there, just like Mr. Maycott's talking about. You know, sometimes you gotta persevere. And I've been coming to school every day this week, so. Did I get the perfect attendance award? This week at least? Yeah? Okay. Anyway. One of the sayings I used to say a lot, I haven't said it, but since we're on this idea of, you know, graduating from K through 8 year and going on and making your own path, riding your own roller coaster, you know, always like to say, good, better, best. Never let it rest. So your good is better, and your better is. Say it one more time. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Till your good is better, and your better is best. Very good. And it doesn't mean you're going to be perfect. But again, you just keep going. You got to keep going. Just like I played the rest of the day. I was kind of looking around. You know, people were saying, "Are you okay?" Yeah, I'll be fine. It was fun. I made fun, right? It was a blast. But anyway, Miss Peggy and myself and Miss Webb, we chose you guys, 2 of these 6 recipients that received the math award this year. And, you know, it's just, again, like Mr. Maycock said, there were many of you could have chosen. And we had to make a choice, so we chose 6 of you. And thank you for this year. You guys did a great job. I mean, this is unprecedented. Thank you so much for doing what you had to do. You came to school. Hey, Urbana, we are tough. I'll just say that. We are a tough school. We came even when other schools didn't come. Hey, we didn't miss a day. Did we miss a day? Well, hybrid doesn't count. Don't worry about that. Okay? It doesn't count. All right? We came. Way to go. Okay, you stuck to it. Be a person of stick-to-itiveness. You've heard that before? Stick-to-itiveness. Keep going. All right? Have a good attitude. So we have 6 recipients. The first one is Andrew Chamberlain. Liza Forsey. Reese Hildebrand. Colt Lafferty. Lauren Shelton. And finally, Ella Talib. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Betty, I have had all of you for science this year. Kind of like Mr. Baum said, it's been a couple weird years, but it's also been a very, very good year. I feel like in the past 3 or 4 years that I've known most of you, since we were in 5th grade, we've gotten to know each other quite well. And this is, I can say, a very big group of kids. Extremely proud of all of you and all of the stuff that you have accomplished thus far, and wish you all good luck in the future. With that being said, our science department awards are going to go to the following 6 students. Andrew Chamberlain, Kiana Zell, Cole Lafferty, Jasmine Scott, Elizabeth Upchurch, and Sam Wilhelm. Congratulations, guys.
Hello, I'm Steve Stefan, and I teach American history. Before I get started, I would like it if we could all give my exceptional student teacher, Mr. Souders, a round of applause. Mr. Souders and myself have the duty and pleasure of teaching 8th grade social studies. We have a unique subject that combines the need for a variety of skills, subjects of knowledge, and the ability to analyze and evaluate. Through the lens of American history, we have found curious, adventurous, talented, and extremely intelligent students with potential futures in the social studies. We would like to honor the students today with these department awards. And they are Paris Grimm, Colton Lafferty, Zoe Schaffner, Lauren Shelton, Emma Smith, and Preston Wisma. Congratulations.
All right, technology awards. So these are awards for students who have outstanding performance in technology/computer programming. And I think these are folks that sometimes they walk into the class not knowing exactly what to expect, but somehow in the end, pleasant surprise happens out. They have a little affinity for the subject, they enjoy what's going on, and when they make a final product, they go, you know what, I did that, that was kind of cool. So our technology awards to the 8th graders that Mr. Magnet has chosen to award this year. We'll recognize Emily Cole, and Bailey Smith. All right, career-based intervention, careers. Mrs. Flowers' class. This is one of those times where the students are exploring what they are doing later in life in terms of what kind of careers are available to them, exploring the kind of options that are open, what kind of schooling they may need, and what kind of talents that go with those jobs. Maybe you should have walked these wheels. Our CBI outstanding students for this year. And speaking of, our CBI crew finished second. Our CBI quiz team finished second in the state this year, so quick round of applause for them. We have 8 graders on this team that were part of that received a medal and a nice trophy. That was pretty exciting. And without further ado, our 2 recognized students from CBI are Shane Hoffman and Desiree Huffman. And this is Jackson, UVA.
This year I had the opportunity to step away from the school building and teach remotely. In this year of COVID restrictions and protocols, the Urbana Virtual Academy gave students an opportunity to learn remotely. The program was designed for students to complete standards-based assignments in language arts, math, science, and social studies. These 3 self-motivated students completed all assignments on time with little or no assistance from the teacher of record, that would be me, and maintained an A average in each course. Their work ethic, attention to detail, and their ability to thrive in a very different and sometimes very difficult learning environment are the factors that determine their academic excellence in the Urbana Virtual Academy this year. Congratulations to Elkie Wong, Allison Myers, and Leila Nichols.
So I'm giving the Triple Threat Award for Mr. Shea this year. It's kind of strange that I'm giving the athletic award because, as most of you know, I only run as being chased. So I am going to honor these 3 people. We have Julie Davis, Zayden Johnson, and Preston Wisman. And I forgot to say, the Triple Threat Award is those who have completed 3 sports this year. So that is pretty amazing while you're also keeping up with your schools. So congratulations.
Next up, you have those students who have had a 3.0 for the year. We will hold our applause until the end. It is a long list, which is a good thing. Emma Adams, Tyler Andrews, Ariana Back, Riley Benz, Isabel Butterfield, Braden Kane, Avery Castle, Sean Caulfield, Andrew Chamberlain, 4.0, Emily Falk, 4.0, Logan Daniel, Audrey Dawson, Morgan Deskins, Brooklyn Diegeldine, Savannah Fisher, Liza Forson, 4.0, Lily Gavel, James Golden, Paris Grimm, Kiana Zell, Reese Hildebrand, Shane Hoffman, Gavin Howard, Elkie Huang, Zoe Huffman, Lauren Hughes, Alexis James, Katherine Johnson, 4.0, Zayden Johnson, Callie Jones, Hayden Kelly, Colton Lafferty, 4.0, Bailey Latham, Alexis Lucas, Owen McKendrick, Zachary Mazer, Joey Mayfield, Megan McClory, Kennedy McKee, 4.0, Melena Melvin, Malachi Morales, 4.0, Peyton Mounts, 4.0, Maya Mount, Sheena Moy, Allison Myers, Layla Nickel, Holly Roberts, Corinne Ryan, Jasmine Scott, Zoe Schaffner, Lauren Shelton, 4.0, Joseph Sloat, Bailey Smith, Riley Smith, Bryce Stambaugh, Isabella Tahibi, Natalie Turner, Kylie Ullery, Elizabeth Upchurch, Matthew Vactor, Natalie Wheatholder, Sam Wilhelm, Devontae Williams, Reese Wilson, 4.0, and Preston Winsman. Good job.
Can we get all those 3.0 people to stand for one last time? Let's see you on the left side. Thank you. By 8th grade, tendencies are to get their acts together, and this is cool. We got that many kids with over a 3.0 for the year, and I think that's fantastic. I want to make sure we congratulate you. President's Academic Award. So we'll do the same thing on this one. We're going to do the President's Academic Award. I would like you to stand when you're recognized, but I'd like you to remain standing, please. So again, President's Academic Award, this is a GPA of 3.3 over 2 years, and also active in activities and other things such as sports and clubs. And your President's Academic Awards go to Tyler Andrews, Isabel Butterfield, Braden Kane, Andrew Chamberlain, Emily Cole, Morgan Deskins, Brooklyn Dingledine, Liza Corson, Lily Gallo, Paris Green, Reese Hilbrand, Gavin Howard, Elkie Hung, Zoe Huffman, Alexis James, Katherine Johnson, Callie Jones, Colton Lafferty, Owen McKendrick, Kennedy McKee, Malachi Morales, Allison Myers, Layla Nickel, Corinne Ryan, Jasmine Scott, Zoe Schaffner, Lauren Sheldon, Bailey Smith, Rocky Smith, Bryce Stambaugh, Isabel Salidi, Elizabeth Upchurch, Matt Thacker, Natalie Wheatholder, Sam Wilhelm, Reese Wilson, and Preston Wisdom. Mr. Bauer, are you doing students of the month? Awesome.
Students of the month, we'll start with October. Connor Arnett, Lexi James. Go ahead and stand, please, and stay. Remain standing. November is Zayden Johnson and Riley Smith. December, Ariana Zell and Allison Myers. January, Paris Grimm, Bella Talidi, and Emily Cole. February, Hayden Kelly, Brandon Staley. March, Bailey Latham, Ethan Bodkin, and Layla Nick. April, Ariana Back. In our final month, May, we have 3 recipients: Audrey Dawson, Desiree Huffman, and Zachary Mason.
I will be reading the nominees for the Tony Woods Award.
This award was created in memory of Tony Woods to honor the outstanding scholar athlete of Urbana Junior High School. Until his tragic death, Tony Woods was an honor student and a first-team member of every athletic team he played on as an Urbana Junior High student. Tony Woods exemplified the qualities of leadership, honesty, character, and citizenship of a model student. The nominees of the Tony Woods Award are judged by junior high coaching staff according to their grades and athletic ability, with the quality of leadership, honesty, character, and citizenship also being part of the criteria judged to determine the winner. The award is a plaque with the recipient's name and grade and is kept in the junior high for all of you. The students nominated to receive this award are Emily Paul, Liza Forson, Stella Johnson, Maya Malik, Jasmine Scott, Lauren Shelton, Riley Smith, Elizabeth Upchurch, and for our gentlemen, Julian Davis, Colton Lafferty, Malachi Morales, Samuel Wilhelm, and Preston Wisdom. The winners of this year's Tony Woods Award are Malachi Morales and Lauren Shelton.
I do have prepared remarks this time. Okay, I am here to present the Archie Griffin Sportsmanship Award, and this next award is endowed. Oh, sorry, I forgot to do this last time. This next award is endowed to students who epitomize the attribute of sportsmanship on the playing surface and is named for Archie Griffin. Mr. Griffin is an Ohio native and a graduate of The Ohio State University, where he became the only two-time recipient of the Heisman Trophy Award, which is awarded to the most outstanding college football player each year. Mr. Griffin has been active in promoting sportsmanship, athletics, and integrity within sports for decades. Each Urbana Junior High School athletic coach chose one member of their athletic team who best exemplifies the attributes of sportsmanship, ethics, and integrity within their sport. I am proud to announce this year's nominees for the Archie Griffin Sportsmanship Award. When I call your name, please remain standing. Liza Forson, Kennedy McKee, Riley Smith, Bella Talibi, and Kenyon White. And for our gentlemen, Reese Hildebrand, Zayden Johnson, Colton Lafferty, Owen McKendrick, and Preston Wisma. And the winners for our ladies is Ms. Liza Forson. And for our gentlemen, Mr. Preston Wisma. Congratulations.
The Andy Delmer Citizenship Award is named in memory of a young man who was tragically killed in an automobile accident only days before his graduation from Urbana High School. Andy Delmer wasn't perfect. He was just a good-natured, hard-working boy with a positive attitude. He was an honor student who volunteered with local youth sports programs, was a leader in student government, exhibited sportsmanship on several athletic teams, and wasn't afraid to entertain audiences with a song and dance on occasion. Andy didn't seem to know a stranger. He was friendly and tried to make others feel comfortable. As teachers nominate students for this award, we consider their qualities in leadership, scholarship, and citizenship. Several students were nominated, but only 3 boys and 3 girls are the recipients of this award. Sophia and Joe, if you would do the honors.
The nominees for the Andy Dellinger Citizenship Award for the ladies are Emma Adams, Riley Benz, Emily Culp, Audrey Dawson, Savannah Fisher, Liza Forson, Lily Gavel, Paris Grimm, Kiana Zell, Lauren Hughes, Stella Johnson, Bailey Laughlin, Katie McCall, Kennedy McKee, Peyton Mounts, Corinne Ryan, Jasmine Scott, Lauren Shelton, Bailey Smith, Riley Smith, Bella Tweed, Elizabeth Upchurch, and Reese Wilson.
And the nominees for the gentlemen are Connor Arnett, Ethan Bodkin, Adrian Cardoso, Sean Caulfield, Andrew Chamberlain, Jacob Hill, Zayden Johnson, Hayden Kelly, Colton Lafferty, Jaden Link, Owen McKinley, Zach Mazer, Drake Meadows, Malachi Morales, Bryce Sandball, Matt Baxter, Sam Wilhelm, Devontae Williams, and Preston Wisman.
And your winners for the ladies Andy Dellinger Citizenship Award is Liza Forson, Penny McKee, and Bella Tweed.
The nominees for the gentlemen are Andrew Chamberlain, Sam Wilhelm, and Preston Wisman.
All right, the good news is, as I leave through the papers, we're on the very last page. So we're on the presentation of class at this point in time. And so if I can invite Mrs. Lamb, Mrs. Hagee up front, and Mrs. Carmen, if you could help loading my on-deck folks, that would be fantastic. And then we will honor our promotion students from the class of 2021 for the 8th grade.
All right, guys, we have the class of 2025. We can start with Colton Lafferty, Liza Forson, Kennedy McKee, Lauren Shelton, Stella Johnson, Andrew Chamberlain, Reese Wilson, Peyton Mounts, Emily Polk, Malachi Morales, Bella Talibi, Jasmine Scott, Paris Grimm, Alexis James, Elizabeth Upchurch, Samuel Wilhelm, Zoe Schaffner, Preston Wisma, Kiana Zell, Allison Myers,
Isabel Butterfield. Emma Adams. Kayla Adams. Tyler Andrews. Connor Arnett. Ariana Beck. Stephen B. Riley Benz. Ethan Button. Allison Bowen. Brayden Payne. Adriana Cardosa. Lydia Carpenter. Landon Casey. Avery Castle. Sean Caulfield. Rachel Conrad. Dalton Cox. Logan Daniel. Julian Davis. Audrey Dawson. Abby DeReamer. Morgan Deskins. Liliana Diaz. Brooklyn Dingledine. Isaiah Cannon. Zach Cannon. Kinsey Fernander. Brenna Pike. Savannah Fisher. Jacqueline Craig. Julie Francis Berman. Lily Gabble. James Golden. Derek Griffith. Reese Hildebrand. Shane Hoffman. Gavin Howard. Zoe Huffman. Desiree Huffman. Lauren Hughes. Zayden Johnson. Callie Jones. Nathan Jones. Jalen Jordan. Hayden Kelly. Jacob King. Jaden Kramer. Bailey Latham. Jaden Link. Alexis Lucas. Owen McKendrick. Brianna Marshall. Jody Mayfield. Katie McCall. Megan McCory. Drake Meadows. Melena Melvin. Jasmine Mesquite. Zachary Moore. Maya Mount. Tina Moy. Adelie Newman. Justice Nye. Dylan Oliver. Jake Oliver. Mia Portis. Owen Powell. Carter Ramsey. Sierra Reed. Morgan Richards. Hallie Roberts.
Anthony Rudder. Corinne Ryan. Xavier Sanders. Hayden Shutter. Joseph Sloat. Alyssa Smith. Bailey Smith. Emma Smith. Riley Smith. Brevin Haley. Brittany Stoller. Bryce Stambaugh. Hezekiah Stevenson. Jesse Tanner. William Traylor. Natalie Turner. Kylie Ullery. Olivia Underwood. Matthew Vactor. Mackenzie Walters. Kenyon White. Natalie Wheatholder. Devontae Williams. Cadence Wilson. Jack Wright. Congratulations to all of you and your proud leaders.
We'll close with a quick message to the students and a quick message to parents. My quick message to the students would be enjoy and make the most out of high school. It's the last time that you will get education for free. It is the last time that you will be accepted unconditionally. Past then, you'll pay for educational training, and somebody will be there to judge whether or not you're let in the program or accepted to the college or whatever you decide to do. So again, while education is free and you are accepted unconditionally, make the most of it. Parents, I'd like to take a moment and say, enjoy it while it's there. As a father of a 29-year-old that's on the West Coast, a 24-year-old that's obviously went off to college and left an empty nester for a while at my house, I miss the times when my kids were in junior high. I probably miss too many sporting contests, and I probably miss too many things that I look back at that and I go, I probably would like to do those years over again just so I could be more involved with my kids, just so I could have more patience. There was times when I get really upset, and in hindsight, as I look back at it as a 54-year-old, I go, that wasn't that big a deal to get upset about. So take things with perspective, take things and understand it's important that your kids know you love them and you support them, and at the same time set boundaries. So I'd like to thank everybody for their help with the 2021 8th grade promotion ceremony, and that's going to close our ceremony for the day. Students, you can stay seated right now.